Aquarius, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your abundance update for February, or for around the 4 weeks after you watch this reading. So in this reading, Aquarius, we look at all things work, money, investment, career, finance, and if all the cups come out, generally it's finding fulfillment in one of those areas. Just while I'm shuffling these out, Aquarius, to let you know you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. All the links are below this video, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading. Okay, take that top one. Let's begin with your oracle cards. I have got abundance mindset. Okay, nice. Aquarius, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you shall experience. Beautiful. And I have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. You know, this is actually really important because when you feel good and the energy is moving freely in your body, it's amazing how that impacts your manifestation practices. So it says the key to manifesting quickly is to have a very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Yeah, I really do believe in that. I also think it helps clear yourself of denser energy and just reset yourself as well. And as we know, the key part in the law of attraction is the feeling part. Feeling like you're already abundant, you're already successful. And how can we feel like that, guys, if we are not feeling good about ourselves? And exercise is the key to that. Look at that. I have got the Empress. Such a beautiful energy in an abundance reading. The Empress is a real blessing, guys, and she can actually stand for an increase in money and financial resources. She really is a card of abundance. She is also a card of your dreams, desires, and manifestations actually happening, starting to become real. So if there's something that you want to birth into the world, now is a beautiful time to do that with the Empress on your side. And she talks about, striking that balance between doing and being. Sometimes it's when we just take a step back, less rushing, less pushing, and just kind of be. That's when the ideas can land. That's when things can come together, because that is when you are operating from your intuitive space. Aquarius, I'll give these a shuffle out. I'll be beginning here with the energy of recent past leading up till now. I've got the King of Pentacles, Taurus for me in the Minor Arcana. Blocks, obstacles, or challenges. I have got, the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. We'll see what the clarifier is for that. And the advice from Spirit or Tarot, another Ace. Ace of Wands. This is an extremely positive reading so far. Guess who's at the bottom of the deck, guys? The Empress. Okay, outcome, please. The World. Massive cyclic completion and victory. Let's get a couple of cards for money specifically. I have Strength, the card of Leo, number 8 in the Major Arcana. And the Two of Wands. Okay, might be on the lookout for new investments. She's still there. She's following us around in this reading. So Aquarius, let's get the clarifiers. Clarifying the King of Pentacles. I have the King of Pentacles. Righto. That's a very clear message. That was the Queen of Pentacles poking out. Clarifying Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. I have got the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying Ace of Wands. I have the Devil. Okay. Clarifying the World, I have the Six of Swords. So what are we moving away from? What is the cycle that is ending? Hierophant. Can I have one more for the double King of Pentacles? I have the Death card. Seven of Wands. You know what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, in these two cards here? I'm seeing like a head and a heart battle, or like a material, like an ego versus higher self kind of battle here. I see that in the Strength card as well. You've got 2 King of Pentacles cards here, and I'm just seeing such a difference in them. This one here is obviously very much concerned with the sense pleasures, the ego desires, the wealth, the abundance, and kind of, I'd say, taking quite a traditional path to get there. This King of Pentacles is all about heart. This King of Pentacles knows that if you follow your heart, your fulfillment, then the money will follow. So I'm kind of feeling that this could be the theme that you kind of, there's upon you at the moment, trying to make decisions. You might have an opportunity that has presented itself. You do have 2 aces in this reading, and you know, it's really saying be careful in your decision making. Maybe follow your heart rather than your head, or heart rather than your ego. Now, for some of you, this could most definitely be to do with a new investment, a new home, something like that as well. And this could also be about real estate business for some of you also, if you're thinking about going into that. Now, it does come in with the Death card, which is interesting. So some of you could be, you know, finally getting a new opportunity after a completion of the old, is what I'm feeling. I feel like the light that this person is following is potentially the new, because you've also got grand completion in this reading plus 2 aces. So we've got big endings and we have big new beginnings. So I'm kind of feeling that there could have been a interim space after a job ending or something like that. Now the Empress has come in for you to begin manifesting, to manifest abundance for the opportunities to come in, and you're potentially going to have a choice on your hand between 2 opportunities here. Some of you could also be getting advice from a King of Pentacles, Taurian, or another earth sign, maybe boss, mentor, manager, that kind of father-in-law kind of figure. So in your blocks, obstacles, and challenges, yeah, see, here we go. We've got indecision. We've got indecision here, potentially around the opportunity. And it comes in with the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So what I'm seeing this is, you know, these are massive fulfillment indicators, these cards, but it's in the challenge position. So really, I think that the cards are saying, you know, make sure that you do actually follow your fulfillment. Don't see it as a block. If something doesn't feel right, then don't go for it. The 2 of Pentacles is the Juggler card. It's about making a good decision, and we want to make the decision again from a place of, you know, what is going to keep you happy long term, because then the abundance follows. The 7 of Wands is a challenge energy, and I'm feeling like the challenge is what we have just talked about. The 7 of Wands for me is also an energy of, you know, going against the flow, going against the current. So what I'm really feeling here is that if you do make the decision to follow an opportunity that is really just based around the money or the status with the King of Pentacles, then, you know, you won't find that great happiness, you won't find the satisfaction, the contentment that you are really seeking for, and eventually, you know, that will kind of come for you anyway, and you'll have to make another transition again. So that's what I'm sensing. There's a decision here, and you're being asked to choose what lights you up and what fulfills you on an emotional level, and that is how you get back into your kind of universal flow. Otherwise, you could find yourself in a position, in a job, or in a career, or with a project that just feels like a battle. You know, it feels hard, it feels like you're pushing upstream because it's not really aligned with your true desires. And the advice from Spirit or Tarot, the Devil and the Ace of Wands, yeah, absolutely, because this here is saying, Aquarius, be careful of following, you know, getting swept away with the desires, you know, with the lust, maybe the lust for money or the lust for abundance here. I'm kind of seeing that, because eventually that's going to become the force that oppresses you. It's going to become the limitation here. So instead, we really want to embrace purpose, passion, what's going to offer you growth, what's going to feel really good, what's going to light you up, and that's the beginning that we should follow here. So it's a pretty clear message there, really. So in the outcome position, And I think for some of you too, I mean, you might be making a decision between two opportunities, but I'm thinking that the decision could also be to stay somewhere that you're not happy with, but you are getting all the material needs met, versus, you know, moving into a heart-fueled kind of career or something you're passionate about that might pay less. But really what it's saying is that, you know, follow the heart and the abundance will follow. Because here we have the World with the Hierophant and the Six of Swords. So for me, this Aquarius says that you are closing a big cycle, maybe in a traditional career, and transitioning on to the unknown, because there could be a little bit less stability and structure in the new where you're moving towards. But the Hierophant says it's time to have faith and be prepared to follow the road less traveled. It really is about challenging tradition and going in alignment with your own rebel heart and what you truly want now. And it's this decision that you make now that's going to determine what the outcome is. It's a number 5. It's really a point of change, major arcana, this one. But the cards are saying this is your victory, you know, what we've just discussed, and that this transition is going to be victorious for you, right? Because potentially the other one was going to, you know, lead to, you know, discontentment down the track. And this could be the karmic cycle that you're closing out, or the karmic lesson, right? Not being swayed by the sense pleasures, by the money and that sort of thing, but actually doing what makes you happy and trusting that it will provide for you in time. And that's what I'm feeling here with the money cards as well. Look, Strength and the Two of Wands. You know, the Strength card is saying, have the strength and courage to coax the ego under control. Listen to your higher self here. And then in time, when you broaden your horizons, when you leave this comfort zone, when you commit to the new, the passions, your purpose, then the abundance will flow in after that. So it's kind of saying to me, there is this transition, this relocation, you know, this rite of passage that needs to happen first, and then I feel like the abundance will naturally flow on from there. Interesting. Aquarius, let's close out with a couple of Sacred Power reading cards. And that one's poking out, so I will take it. Lightning. Yeah, because this could be some kind of awakening that you've had, an awakening to the fact that, you know, you're not really satisfied with either the traditional path or you know, just doing something where you've got the money. You really want more than that. You're wanting the fulfillment, the transformation, and the freedom that will afford you as well. Look at this. It reminds me of the Chariot. It's when we make a clear decision that our chariot moves forward at pace, right? Otherwise, these horses are kind of, if we're in two minds, the horses are a metaphor for sometimes they can go on their own wild path. Once you make that clear decision, they will move in the same direction at pace forward. And I've got boundaries. So this could be the boundary, you know, really drawing a clear line in the sand. You know, I'm following fulfillment now, not the ego. And, you know, that could be what changes the game for you. So Aquarius, good luck with that. I am going to leave it there and wish you all the best with it. I do hope you enjoyed this reading, keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not be your message this time round. Feel free to drop me a comment and let me know how you went with the reading. I do read them all and try to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energy. Aquarius, it's been a pleasure. I will see you back here for another one next week or throughout the month. I'm not doing the weeklies, I'm doing the monthly, aren't I? Very soon. Bye for now.